Hi everyone, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Mortal Online, the second era. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur here, and today you're watching episode 52. And so today I just feel, I need to actually get back to Tindrem, because right now my character Stykinir doesn't have a, he only has his worn short sword, and I feel that a warrior without his weapon is no good. So today I'm just going to go back to Tindrem, and not only that, but I'm going to be hauling 1 gold and 16 or 15 silver coins with me. I need to bring this back. Although I could just leave it here. Should I leave it here? I guess I could leave it here. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it here. But actually, I might pass this to Reynen. So yes, I will take it with me. And it'll be more fun, I guess, more risk. Because I hardly come to Fabernum anyway, so I'm just going to go back to Tindrem, and I'm just going to go back there because Reynen is there, and he has, he's got the materials for crafting some weapons. So I'm going to go back, and then after that, I'll log into my crafter, and then who is this? It's a tombstone. And yes, like I mentioned in the past episode, episode 51, the water does look very nice now. I do like the new revamped water. Alright, so let's do this carefully. So as you know, Reynen is in Tindrem. And so that brings up another point that I want to mention about this game. You see, one of the tenets of the core tenets of this game is, three things. It's local banking, local chat, and local mailing system. And I find that this is one of the things that make this game a lot more fun for me, because it facilitates or encourages a kind of local economy, and it kind of encourages players to migrate and settle into a city of their choice. And it reminds me of Darkfall and Holy Wars. When it first came out, it had global banking, and so really what you found was players would put their items in the bank in one city, and then travel with nothing in their inventory, and then retrieve it in the city that they go to. And so effectively there wasn't really a need for armed escorts for players to, when they want to access their goods, access their belongings in another city. It was really just put it in the bank, and then you can access it from anywhere. But I read recently on a website called sandboxer.org, one of the articles was about Darkfall and Holy Wars, and from what I remember, and now I might be mistaken, but from what I can remember, Darkfall and Holy Wars is going to introduce, I think they're going to introduce local banking. I'm not too sure about that, but it seems like they're going to introduce local banking, kind of like what Mortal Online has. And it just kind of made me think to myself, I think Mortal Online is doing the right thing. That's why I think there are other games that are trying to copy what this game is doing. Now again, I'm just thinking from what I can remember. So I might not be correct on what Darkfall and Unholy Wars is going to do, but yeah. So from what I can remember, they're going to trying to encourage more of a local economy, and so part of that, I think logically that would require some sort of local banking. So yeah, that's what one of the core tenets of this game is, like I mentioned, the three things: local banking, local chat, and local mail. Okay, I think I'm a bit too... Yeah, I might be a little bit too high here. Yeah, I'm just worried I might die if I fall off from here. Let's just give it a try. Oh, man, that's no good. Okay. So yeah, once I get back to Tindrem, I'm going to get Reynen to craft a whole load of these weapons. The one-handed heavy handle maul that I tested out in my previous episode, and I feel that it was a very good weapon. The only problem is maybe the materials I used weren't so good. If I can remember correctly, I used sponge wood for the head, so I'm thinking maybe switch to something a little bit more durable. Maybe I think I'm using bone tissue now. I'm not sure if bone tissue is stronger, but just give it a try and see how it goes. So I definitely think that using wood as the head probably isn't such a good idea, because I used it for I used it in the Tindrem graveyard, as you saw, and then after that I took it to yeah, this is deadly, I think. Yeah, I've got to be careful here. See? Yeah. So my weapon only lasted me from the Tindrem graveyard all the way to Fabernum graveyard, and then after that it broke. So I'm guessing it's either due to the materials that I used, or it's just the fact that my skills are my crafting skills are not high enough. So it's either that or the other. But yeah, once I go back, I will craft more of those weapons so I can keep it on my character, so that when it breaks I can just switch to a new one. And my resting skills are getting higher and higher, so it's taking less and less time for me to rest up, which is good. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay, I don't know, yeah, I wonder whether I should... Okay. Yeah, I do hope that the snow mulva that I encountered in my previous episode is not going to be there anymore. I hope someone either tamed it or killed it, or maybe led it away to somewhere else. But I just hope I don't come across that thing again, because as you know, when a pet is no longer has an owner, it will revert back to its wild nature. And so if you're too near too near the creature, then it will attack you. And also, I just want to just mention to everyone, I am planning to do a special video for the end of the year. It's going to be a tribute to Mortal Online, and so I've sort of come up with a title already, but it might change when I'm making it, towards the end when I'm making the actual video. So it is going to be a collection of all the footage, various footage that I've done for this game. So it can include footage from Season 1 as well. And so really it's going to be like a tribute and like an end of the year celebration. Just to, just to celebrate, not just the end of the year, but just to celebrate this game that I and many others have come to love. Okay, I think I saw the snow mob around here. Hope I don't come across it. Okay, so let's just so it is going to be nighttime soon, because you see the sun is that way. You can see the stars coming up already. I think it was around here that I saw the snow mover, so yeah, I think it's gone now. But yeah, I did manage to outrun it, which is good. Because normally, creatures like that, I think they would have pretty fast running speed, so it's a good thing that I managed to outrun it. So today I don't really have a lot of time to play, so really once I get back to Tindrem, then it's just going to be a quick login with my crafting character, and then craft a whole load of those mauls, one-handed heavy handle maul, and so I'll probably craft maybe 4 or 5, and then pass all of that to Stykinir so that he can hold on to it, so that he can have a steady supply of weapons that he can replace, should they break again. But yeah, it's really great. I'm really glad to be back in this game. After reinstalling, and I do like how, I really do like the graphics. I've mentioned many times, but yeah, I do love the graphics a lot. Okay, so almost there. And we have made it. Okay, so let me just put my gold and silver away. Tindrem, City of the Emperor. Yeah, there's not that many players around at this time. Yeah, so I think most of the players will be playing, at other times of the day, and let's just see who are in the bank. Okay, so there's a few players, and some are just, you know, have their backs against the wall, and it's a good strategy to have, you know, to face the have your back facing the wall, because okay. So let me just arrange this. Some minor bandage. Okay, that's food. Alright. Okay. So we've made it back to Tindrem. So let me just check my mail. And none of my friends are on at this time. At least not the ones on my friends list anyway. Okay. So we don't have any mail, and so I think we can just log off. So thank you for joining me today on this episode, and you know, I did mention on my channel, I sort of mentioned that, you know, what started out as a, you know, a simple, you know, light adventure turned into something a little bit more complicated. And as you saw in episode 51, is it 51? Yeah, I think it's 51. Yeah, it became a little bit more complicated because, you know, I was fighting the undead, and then my weapon broke, and then I had to pick my, you know, go around picking these purple flowers. But yeah, it was still fun, you know. The way this game is designed, anything, you know, even just simple things like picking flowers can be potentially dangerous, and so, you know, anything you do in this game, you know, does have, you know, risk versus reward. So yeah, I had fun, and so hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please do remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And so I look forward to seeing you in my future episodes. And so thank you for watching. This is Fine Gaming Connoisseur. Take care.